To all those people that don't think gold and silver are worth anything, well, here we go. Let's talk about Venezuela. All right, guys, I've seen the story actually going on for a little while. It's been out for 5 or 6 days, maybe a week, about Venezuelans using gold right now. Gold, they use the word gold flakes. Like, who's got gold flakes laying around, honestly? Like, hey, look, I just got these out of the high Sierras of Venezuela. You know, it's like, what, are we all of a sudden panning for gold? No, we're not. But they're using the term on CNBC, gold flakes. Venezuelans are using jewelry. They're clipping off chinks of chain, necklaces. They're scraping gold. They're doing whatever they can to use gold as a currency. They're buying things with it right now. The story highlighted a barber that was taking gold for haircuts, or there's all kinds of different use cases, right? But the point is that it's happening. You know that scenario that people told you about, like on YouTube and other social media outlets? Well, it's actually happening. Weird. Now, this is the sad thing, though. Venezuela's been in hyperinflation for many years now. Like, I want to say 3.5, 4 years now, they've been in a hyperinflation. And it takes this long to get to that point, right? And it's crazy. We've seen documentaries in the last few years about Venezuela, and, very little talk about gold being used as money, all right? People exchanging it, but it's holding so much value right now. The facts are, if you owned one gold coin before all this happened in Venezuela, and you have that now, you have a ton of purchasing power. I mean, you're talking buying real estate now, right? And so the Weimar Germany stories of hyperinflation and people buying homes with their gold coins is now not a thing of the past. It's happening right now in other parts of the world. Well, the facts are that's going to happen again all over the world. That's a really neat thing. Now, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a dude on his way to the gym with a coffee. His brohawk's a little messed up and just nothing to do. I got 5 minutes, so I thought I'd talk to you guys. I'm joking. Point being is that it's all about how prepared you are. There's gold, there's silver. A lot of people, all the time have excuses. I don't have the money for this. I don't have the money for that. And they walk around with expensive coffees. You're not going to find that here. There's always a way to start to obtain wealth right now before we become the next Venezuela. And I feel horrible for the people in Venezuela right now. But what's really neat? This is a good thing. And if there's some people in Venezuela, please throw down some comments in the comment section. But But what it does is anytime something really bad comes, it opens your eyes to reality, right? And at least for that generation and the next generation, you do things different. We saw that with the Great Depression. We talk about Great Depression children, how they're complete hoarders, right? And a lot of people put a negative spin on it, but I'm going to tell you right now, they learned a lesson the hard way, and they never recovered. And I wouldn't, that's a bad term, never recovered. They did recover. They changed. They learned that there's maybe a day where you need to have something extra off to the side. All right. So we label some people as hoarders, or, but the people that I knew growing up in the Great Depression, they were savers. They were meek. They didn't go and blow all their money. They saved, and here now all these younger generations come along going, you guys are crazy, man. I work for a living. I deserve what I have. And I'm like, well, you don't deserve what you have. You don't even own your car. Like, you're like the poorest person I know. And, and I'm telling you, those days are coming. And if anything we could do right now to honor the people that are going through the crazy hardships in Venezuela, Turkey, Lebanon, I'm just coming off of countries in my head that are people that are suffering right now, is the best thing we could do to honor them, and we want to try and help. Do something about it right now in your life. All these people are sitting at the whim of their government and central banks. You guys have a choice right now all over the world. Europe's about to go through some crazy stuff. And right now, it's more important than ever to set some money aside, have some cash, be diversified. Do what the rich people do. Rich people, we hold gold, not because we're going to try and get rich. We already are. It's called an insurance policy. All throughout time, throughout history, when a collapse happens in an economy, and what's crazy is every economy collapses. It's just a matter of when. Every fiat currency eventually goes to zero, right? And it just resets. Yeah, I get it. The name's still there. The dollar's still there. Well, guess what? The value of the dollar's collapsed 3 times in the last century. 3 times. You don't even know about it in the history books. They don't want to tell you. Yeah, there was this time when everything went bad and everything got really expensive. But hey, the dollar's still here. It just looks different. That's the truth. Learn from history. Don't be a part of it. You don't want to be in the books with a sad look on your face in ragged clothes because you didn't think ahead. Now, guys, obviously I'm not making this video for people that subscribe to this channel. People that subscribe to this channel are amazing. They're people that are forward thinkers, they're ready to rock and roll, and they're not only ready to be prepared, they're going to thrive and crush it. They're gonna buy up all the homes from the people that didn't think ahead or that rolled their eyes at them. This video is for the people that have never heard this message, that go, well, what can I do? Well, why don't you go down and buy a silver dime right now? That was dated from 1964 or older. It'll cost you about $2.50. And then learn about why it has 90% pure silver right inside of that. And why is it worth more than 10 cents? It looks just like a normal dime. It's that simple. Start there, a little over $2 to start a education that will last an absolute lifetime, and it will extend generations behind you. I hope you guys got something out of this. The economic ninja needs to go to the gym. I'm out.